today we're diving into something truly game-changing, Elementor's new AI feature. Now, will this revolutionize the way that we build websites? Well, you can love it or you can hate it, but AI is making waves in the web design world. And to be honest, I can't wait to use it. So let's start by adding in a heading. I'm going to throw that in, and here is the new AI icon. So this is to write with AI. So let's go ahead and click here. And as you can see, it creates a couple of ideas for you. So create a catchy slogan, write a strong section. So let's use this one over here. And I'm just going to change this slightly. And I'm going to say, craft a catchy hero headline for running shoes. And let's see what this comes up with. Step up your game with the ultimate running companion. That's pretty cool. We could make this longer. We can make it shorter. We can simplify the language. The next thing that you can do is you can even change the tone. So if I click here, you can make it friendly, nostalgic. For this, let's try motivational and see what it does. Okay, so now it's changed it to make it far too long, and that's not really suitable for a heading anymore. You could go ahead, I guess, and make that shorter. Let's see what that does. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pop in something that the AI created for me just a little bit earlier today, and that is, I'm the hero you need. I actually think the text that we created a moment ago was better, but that's fine. Let's just use this for now. Now this is where it gets pretty exciting, and I want to see what AI can actually do. Now if coding isn't your strong suit, or you're simply looking to boost your productivity, this is where AI can truly make a difference for you. So on the container, we're going to go to Advanced and Custom CSS. And it gives you a couple of prompts like animate on hover, add a circle-shaped clip mask. But we're on a container, and I want to create an animated 3-color gradient background. So here you can see that the gradient colors are looping. You can tweak the colors in the code snippet by swapping it out here. Now each time I've tried this prompt, the results have differed, so you'll need to experiment. Try keeping code snippets and prompts that work for you, as it's an excellent way to streamline your design process and boost your productivity. I'm going to delete that out, and I'm going to place in the code that it gave me a couple of minutes ago. And as you can see, all the colors are different. So I've now clicked on the image of the sneaker, and I'm going to go to Advanced and Custom CSS. Let's try out one of these prompts just to start with. I'm going to make that on hover animate 20% and insert the code, and it's not bad. Right, so let's place in some code that the AI generated for me earlier, and that was this. So now you see that the circle is animated around the shoe, and if I mouse over it, it also pops. I'm going to tweak the code now, and I would like the shoe to rotate 360 degrees on hover. So I've essentially made this hero section interactive with just a few clicks. Now remember, there is a thing called just because I can doesn't mean that I should. Now I'm giving examples of the capabilities, but that doesn't mean you must turn your site into a circus. So let's go here, and I'm going to add in just another flex box, and we'll give it columns here. Let's just pop in an extra one. And let's go and add in a text editor. We'll pop that in here. We'll go to the AI. And here we can have write a product description. So that's actually exactly what I was looking for. And that again makes me think that the AI is basically looking at the page that you're busy creating, and it's coming up with content that it thinks that you need. So let's click this and generate text. so that's not quite right as it's talking about a smartwatch. I guess it's an accessory to a shoe. Let's create a new prompt, and you'll notice that I don't need to delete this text here either. And I'm going to rather say create a product description for running shoes. Now let's see what it does. Perfect, so it's created a description. Let's make this a bit shorter. And perhaps we'll even simplify the language. Good. And we'll even change the tone. And for this, we'll make it playful because I'm kind of making a fun website. So let's match the tone with the colors, I guess. The next thing that you can do is you can translate the text to a different language. And it's got quite a good selection here. Not everything's in here, but it's got Greek, German, French. Let's try French. Now, I have no idea whether or not this is very accurate. Perhaps someone from France can let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to know how good this translation really is. I'm going to switch this back to English. And there we have the original text. So let's go ahead and make that shorter one more time. And that looks pretty perfect. So I'm going to use this text, pop it in there, and I'm going to duplicate this, pop it in there. Now let's say that you want to add in keywords for your SEO description. So let's go here to the AI generator, and we're going to create a new prompt, and I'm going to say write a product description using the following keywords. And I'm going to put this list in here where I talk about breathable running shoes, footwear, stability running shoes, cushion sports, running shoe reviews. Sorry, I'm going backwards here. But basically, I've thrown in quite a few keywords just to get an idea. And I'm going to generate text. Now, as you can see here, it's actually thrown in all of the keywords that I've asked it to, which is pretty amazing. So if we could use that text over there, obviously that's not quite right for a product description, but you get the idea. You can go in and change what you need, make it shorter, change the tone. For me, I think this is pretty amazing, and it's definitely a game changer. Now let's switch over to forms. So I don't know about you, but I find the standard Elementor forms a little bit limiting. But now I guess we can easily fix that with AI. Okay, so let's go ahead and generate a little bit of code, and I'm going to say code here. And I'm going to throw in a prompt. I'm going to say text field zoom out on click. So let's generate that code and see what it does. Now when I click on the field, it zooms out. Now there are a bunch of things that you can do to style your form. You could add an icon to your form, or what if you've seen a particular design style that you quite like? So let's try that. I want to replicate that neomorphic design style that you see on apps. Something like this. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to add in the prompt that says create neomorphic form. Let's generate the code. And we're going to insert. And just like that, we've got a form that has the neomorphic style. Now I'm going to quickly paste in another version of the form I created using the neomorphic prompt. On this version, I updated the color of the button. Now on the CSS, if you look through the code, you can also adjust the box shadows, just like this. Okay, so finally, where will you find the AI icon? Well, you can find it pretty much anywhere. So it'll be on every widget. Let's type in a button. Just put that there. and you can see there's an AI icon here, what we've been using throughout the site here by the custom CSS. And I'd like to show you one other place, well actually two other places that will be quite handy. So the first one is on the actual page settings. You can see over here that there's an AI assistant here, as well as a custom CSS for the page itself, meaning that if you want to do something a little bit more advanced or something that you want to happen throughout the whole page, then you can actually get that done here. Secondly, I'd like to go out and I'm just going to go to Manage Website. I'm going to come over to Elementor and Custom Code. Now this is pretty great because as you can see, there's an Add New Custom Code button. You can write custom code from here. And as you can see, it gives you a couple of options. These are pretty great because this is for Google Analytics, or if you want to add your Spotify account, or even add a Facebook pixel. You can get that right over here from these little prompts, or write something specific that you need for your website. Now just a word of caution that if you're going to be adding custom code to this section over here, I'd suggest that you have a backup of your website or be using a test server environment so that if something goes wrong, you can always revert back. So thanks for watching this video. I know I'm really excited about AI, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below.